Could Panda ever beat Masha? What happens when the smartest kid in the forest goes up against the most unstoppable force in cartoon history? We put Panda and Masha through 5 head-to-head challenges, and some of the results surprised us. You might have your own ideas, but let's see how they really matched up. Hello, Masha fans! Today, we're testing speed, intelligence, creativity, chaos control, and determination to finally settle who actually dominates in the Masha universe. And just to be clear, Bear begged us not to do this, so obviously, we did it anyway. Stay right to the end because one of these results is going to surprise a lot of fans. Let's begin. When it comes to speed in this universe, there's Masha, and then everyone else, still processing what just happened. Masha doesn't run, she teleports with extra steps. She's got 2 settings, completely still or breaking multiple laws of physics. 1 second she's outside, the next she's behind Bear like a jump scare in a horror movie. Bear's lived in that house for years and he still can't track her movements. Maybe there's hidden tunnels throughout the forest that we don't know about, but even then, she would have to be running 1,000,000 miles an hour. And we don't think that cheating and sneaking are really her style. If she makes someone jump by being too fast, that's their own fault. Now, Panda. Panda is fast, in the way a straight-A student is fast. You can literally see him thinking, good posture, arms at 90 degrees, don't sweat. Sweating is embarrassing. He runs like his PE teacher is watching. Don't let this fool you though. Panda has his eyes on the prize, and the prize is being in front of Masha. Whether or not that actually happens is another question. So how fast is the teacher's pet? Panda, controlled sprint. Masha, chaos blur. It's like comparing a Tesla to a rocket that forgot where the brakes are. Speed fueled by pure chaos versus speed fueled by good manners? Masha wins this so hard that Panda's still warming up while she's already destroyed 3 rooms and Bear's will to live. Masha, 1. Panda, none. Whilst we're talking about speed, why don't you show us how fast you can click subscribe? I bet you can beat Panda and Masha. Alright, intelligence. This is where Panda actually has a chance, because Panda is functional. Panda's case. Panda reads books, does homework, follows instructions without causing property damage. In this universe, that's basically a superpower. He thinks things through, he plans, he learns. He's the only character who understands cause and effect. Masha's case. And then there's Masha, who does solve problems, just not in any way that makes sense to normal humans. If something has 3 steps, Masha invents 47 steps, does them backwards, sets something on fire, and somehow still succeeds. She ignores instructions, breaks the tools, builds her own version from random junk, then acts shocked when it works. Her brain is powered by controlled randomness. The difference, Panda uses logic, Masha uses whatever that is. One is reliable, the other is terrifying. Panda takes this round because his solutions don't require Bear to call his insurance company, a priest, and possibly the military. Even Stevens, 1 point all around. There are 2 types of creativity. Panda's creativity, organized, adorable, Pinterest-worthy. Masha's creativity, which should legally require a warning label. Masha's creative chaos. Masha's creativity has no limits and no breaks. She paints like she's in a fight with a canvas. Give her glitter, Bear finds it in his food for the next decade. Give her paint, the entire forest becomes an abstract art installation. Her brain generates ideas faster than Bear can say, "Please stop." She turns chores into games, games into experiments, and experiments into insurance claims. Panda's polished perfection. Meanwhile, Panda is the child who gets featured in art shows. Everything is symmetrical, color coordinated, gallery ready. He draws like he's applying to design school. Beautiful? Absolutely. Unpredictable? Never. The verdict? Panda's art goes on the fridge. Masha's art goes in a museum or gets the house evacuated. Both are creative. Only one causes structural damage. Masha wins because Panda's creativity gets compliments, but Masha's creativity gets evacuations. And that's way more memorable. Masha sneaks back into the lead. It's 2-1. Important distinction. This isn't about causing chaos. Masha would win that in 0.3 seconds. This is about handling chaos when it happens. Panda under pressure. Panda is great until something goes slightly wrong. Then he spirals. He yells. He flails. He becomes dramatically tragic. A bee flies near him. He acts like it's the apocalypse. Something breaks. He's already writing goodbye letters. He has exactly one level of chaos tolerance, and Masha exceeded it in episode 1. Masha in her element. Masha, she's chaos-proof. She walks through explosions, avalanches, and bee swarms like she has a personal force field. Chaos doesn't scare her. It's literally her natural habitat. She doesn't survive chaos. She thrives in it. She feeds on it. While everyone else panics, Masha's like, "Wow, this is fun!" Masha demolishes this category because while Panda's having a breakdown over a minor inconvenience, she's literally surfing an avalanche and asking if anyone wants to go again. It's 3-1. The astute amongst you will realize by now that there's no victory here for Panda now. But maybe Panda can earn back a little respect in the final category. And now, the most one-sided category in this entire competition. Masha's unstoppable force. Masha does not stop. If she decides she wants something, the entire universe just has to accept it. She'll try, fail, explode, retry, accidentally invent a new science, retry again, and win purely because reality gets exhausted. She's unstoppable, unshakable, and probably indestructible. The laws of physics give up before she does. Panda's conditional commitment. Panda has determination, but only when things are going well. Losing, he pouts. Masha interferes, he quits. Gets dirty, he goes home. He tries hard until it stops being fun. Panda has "I gave it my best shot" energy. Masha has "I will bend the universe to my will" energy. There's no contest. Masha wins so decisively that we're pretty sure Panda already gave up halfway through us explaining this challenge. After 5 intense challenges, the results are in. Panda 1. Intelligence. Masha 4. Everything else. Your winner of the ultimate challenge day is Masha. We thought Panda might put up a better fight after he came first in our top 7 characters video, but there was just too much Masha to go around this time. She dominated speed, creativity, chaos control, and determination. Panda won intelligence, which honestly is a huge achievement in this universe. But what do you think? Did Panda get robbed? Should Masha be disqualified for crimes against Bear's sanity? Drop your thoughts in the comments. And if you want more versus videos, let us know. Masha versus the wolves, Panda versus Bear, Bear versus every traumatic moment in his life. That one's a documentary series. Smash that like button and subscribe for more cartoon chaos analysis. See you next time!